Range is ready. Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first medal match, the bronze medal match for the mixed team rifle event. We now have the athletes in place. We'll just have a quick run through and see who we've got. On firing point B, we have representing, it says GB, shooting achievement is finals. This is our second mixed team final, a third final all told. Her personal best on a 60 shot is a 619.4, 612 to 612.9 today, and her 30 shot qualification for this mixed team final was at 308.0. On lane B, it's Morgan Baker.
That's not working correctly. Why? Because they are supposed to look to the audience.
On lane C, he's representing Wales. He was 9th at the British Shooting Series recently, his personal best of 617.8. His best qualification today was a 613.2. 306.1 was his 30 shot score for this final. Lane C, it's Michael Wally. Lane F from England. Won the NISC Championships earlier this year. 613.2 as a personal best, 606.9 qualification, and a 301.4 for the 30 shots. On lane F, it's Courtney Palmer-Jones. Her partner on lane G from Wales. It's a 629.3 as his personal best, a 625.1 in qualification, and a 310.6 for the 30 shot match. He lists his shooting achievements as minimal and unimpressive. What he failed to mention that is 629.3 is the current British record. On lane G, it's Mike Bamsey.
Take your positions. Start.
The athletes now have 5 minutes preparation time to get their final preparation ready and some sighting shots in. The course of shooting after the 5 minutes will go into match firing shots. Each athlete will fire one shot in a time limit of 50 seconds per shot. If the IT wizardry is working, the 2 individual shots for the teams will be added together. We'll have a total. The totals will be compared team against team. The highest scoring team will score 2 points. The lowest scoring team will score 0 points. If there is a tie, both teams get 1 point each. The competition is up to the first team to achieve 16 points.
So welcome to those watching online. This is our first mixed team final. We have Palmer, Jones and Bamsey against Baker and Wally. So athletes, as we've heard, will be sighting in the next couple of minutes, and then we will go into our head-to-head competition. Both, as I say, both athletes will shoot one shot. That will correlate to an overall pairing score, and points will be awarded off this. This is a little bit different to what these athletes are used to, or will come up against later in over the weekend, where they'll be shooting their individual qualifications and finals that we've already seen. A couple of those this morning in the aero shoot competition. This format gives a very different feel for the athletes as well, working as a pair. So you hopefully can rely on your partner to maybe bail you out where it's needed. So we will see. 50 seconds left here to get themselves settled down from the qualification this morning in the main hall, getting used to the lighting and conditions up here in the finals hall.
"30 seconds. Stop. Unload." For the first competition shot, load. Start.
So first shots of this final are going down. Wally with a 9.8 there. And Baker helping out the pair in there with a very strong 10.7. Brilliant work.
Stop.
After the first shot, we're very encouraged. The IT wizardry seems to be working, which is really, really good. Couple of 10s there from the team. It says team 4, team on the right. They win the 2 points. They are currently winning 2 points to 0. Audience participation is encouraged.
Very close there with only 0.1 between the two teams. So first 2 points go to Palmer Jones and Bamsey. Good start to the final. Let's see if they can keep it going.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So athletes will be trying to keep themselves calm. Bit of audience participation here in the hall. Trying to get a bit of tension building for both teams, see who can handle it. Baker there with a great 10.6, helping out Wally with his 9.5 with a 20.1. Nice solid start from the both of them. We'll find out if it's worth the 2 points. Palmer Jones with a 9.8 and Bamsey with a 10.5.
Very good 10.6 there from Morgan Baker, but unfortunately it's not quite enough. Another 2 points for T4. They are now leading 4 points to 0.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So with Wally being left-handed, Baker and Wally are actually facing each other on the range here. So some signs of communication between themselves, trying to keep the team in check from both sides. It's good to see that communication. Oh, brilliant. 10.8, 10.3. Looks like those words may have helped a little bit, or even just a simple nod.
Stop.
An excellent 10.8 there from Morgan Baker, and 10.3 from her partner means that they're off the board, they're off and running. It's now 4 points to 2.
Yeah, it's always nice to get some points on the board, get that ball rolling. Let's hopefully they can pull back in the next couple of shots and then have a nice close final for the bronze medal.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Another good 10 from Morgan Baker there, and it's 2 points for Team T3. The score is now tied at 4-all.
So Baker continuing her great final with a 10.3. With 2 9s from Palmer, Jones and Bamsey there. Now getting that 4 extra 2 points, making it 4 points all. So Can Baker and Wally try and
For the
take
next
the lead?
competition shot, load. Start.
Wally, they're really helping out. Baker with a 10.4 for the team. Oh, but two strong 10s
Stop.
from Palmer, Jones and Bamsey.
And a 10.3 from Michael Bamsey there was just enough to help their team to the 2 points on that series. We now have T3 on 4 points, but T4 on 6 points.
Feels like this one might go the full length. Might be a long final here. Those watching, but quality from both sides of the range here from both teams.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So as we mentioned, this is not the normal style of final for these athletes. The added complexity in this final is, you don't want to let down your partner, so that can play into a bit of the mind games as well. Being able to keep that focus on what you're doing, your process, and delivering the best shot possible for you and your partner as well. So Baker and Wally both with 9.5s there. Palmer Jones with 10.0, Bamsey with 10.3.
Another pair of 10s there from Team T4 gives them the 2 points for that round. We're now on Team T3 on 4 points, and Team T4 on 8 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So Wally there with a 10.3. Real good shot. Seems to nicely come down onto the target and deliver. Oh, brilliant there by Baker as well. 20.9 string score for that team. Palmer Jones with a 9.4, maybe a little bit wayward there. Got mopped up there.
Stop.
Bamsey with 10.5.
A very good 10.6 there from Morgan Baker, followed up with a 10.3 from her teammate, gives them the 2 points. Team T3 now on 6 points, Team T4 on 8 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So we're a little bit into the final now. Everyone seems to be settling down quite nicely, delivering some good quality shots. But as we said, I think this might be quite a long one, not with either team taking the lead early on. It could be a game of endurance and trying to keep that quality throughout. Light there by Wally with a 10.4 and a 10.2 by Baker.
Stop.
Pair of tens there from Team T3 gives them the 2 points. The match is now tied again at 8 points all to play for.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So these athletes, all the teams in this mixed teams competition was done by random draw. So none of these athletes knew exactly who they were going to be with until our draw earlier in the week. So it gives a bit of a difference. Some of these athletes may not know each other quite as well, but that's fine. You know, they're all very good high-level athletes here that can deliver great quality shots. So it's just brilliant there by Palmer Jones. 10.8, real nice settler there. Oh, and a 10.8 by Bamsey. 21.6 string score.
I think Team T4 wanted that one. A pair of 10-8s gives them the 2 points. It's now Team T3 8, Team T4 10.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
With a pair of 10.8s, the kickstart that Palmer Jones and Bamsey needed to take this lead further. Could be all over in 3 shots. Baker fighting hard there with a 10.4. Really strong performance in this final by him.
Stop.
By 0.1.
By the narrowest margins there, only 0.1 separating the 2 teams. But it's 2 points for Team T3. Scores are now tied on 10 points each.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So, as I was saying, it's all about teamwork here. You know, delivering your best shot for your partner. Baker and Wally have been able to claw back those 2 points, 10 points all. Palmer Jones and Bamsey are going to know that from the commentary. They can hear it, they can feel it in the room as well. So how are they going to handle this pressure and try and get this final finished as soon as possible?
Stop.
Very good, 10.7 there from Mike Bamsey is good enough to help his team to the 2 points. It's now Team T3 10 points and Team T4 12 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
10.3 there by Wally. Countered by Palmer Jones with a 10.3 as well. So Bamsey will determine where this point goes. Oh, a strong 10.5 there.
10.5 there from Mike Bamsey brings up another 2 points for his team. The score now is Team T3 10, Team T4 14. It's match point.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So Palmer Jones and Bamsey on the verge of this bronze medal today. So let's see if Baker and Wally can claw back another 2 points. These athletes are having to be so precise, with only 0.1 of a millimetre determining if it's a 10 or not. Brilliant shooting by Bamsey.
And load. For bronze medal match, results are final.
A fairly unimpressive 10.9 from Mike Bamsey to finish off the match. And the bronze medal winners are teams T4, Mike Bamsey and Courtney Palmer Jones.